name's Miranda, and today I'm here to review The Daughter of the Pirate King by Tricia Levenseller, I think is how you say her name. And this book I so wanted to read when it was first came out because it's about pirates and girl pirates specifically, and I'm not a huge fan of the Pirate of the Caribbean series, you know, because of Johnny Depp and all that, but I do love me some Elizabeth. So when I had the chance to read more girl pirates, I was like, sign me the heck up. And I have to say, one thing that I did not realize about this, which was obviously intentional, there's a whole hidden subgenre in here that goes off of pirates. It would be pirates and then this second thing, and I'm not gonna say what it is because it would be a spoiler, but if you want to figure it out, just look at the title for the second book in this series because it gives it all away. So not gonna say more than that, but I will just say that it was really fun not only having pirates but then having that second thing on top of it. I was like, ooh, this is intriguing. So Daughter of the Pirate King is about Alosa, who is, surprise surprise, daughter of the Pirate King. Pirate King rules the seas. He's basically, you know, a pirate king. It's kind of self-explanatory in that terms. But her mission in this book is to get kidnapped by, I guess it's the Pirate King's enemy, his main competitor, you know, because basically they're looking for this map that can get them to this secret island with untold treasures and as much riches as you could imagine. Her dad, dear old daddy, has one piece of the map. The person that she needs to get kidnapped by has a second part of the map, and then the third part of the map is just not relevant right now. That's my favorite part, is there's two pieces of the map, and then we never talk about the third piece until later in the book. But she gets herself intentionally kidnapped by this group of pirates, and she, we're told, is a fierce ass pirate. She has her whole crew is basically I think all girls except for maybe one or two that she'll take on sometimes. But the start of this book is her staging that kidnapping, and it works successfully. She gets kidnapped, and then the whole thing is her then trying to navigate being a kidnapper without making it obvious that she wanted to get kidnapped, and then trying to find this map when she can, you know, because she is very skilled in her piratiness and her amazingness, you know, she can pick locks, she can fight, she can do the secret thing that I can't tell you about because it's the subgenre, and she's just really, really badass. And what I liked about this was, rather than you know, the strong female character thing that I hate, where they're always I'm so strong, blah, 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 she said that, she's yeah, I'm so strong, I can take these guys, and you're always can you take these guys? And then she does it the first time, and you're oh shit, you can take these guys, you weren't lying. So I do appreciate that for once we actually see someone who is I'm strong, I got this, she's not worried about getting kidnapped or when she gets caught sneaking around and stuff like that, and you're shouldn't you be worried? And then she deals with it, and you're oh no, you really do got this. What surprised me the most too, I think, and I think this is something you definitely have to consider if you're going to read this book, is it has a very heavy-handed romance. There's a big emphasis on the romance, and I didn't mind it because it was actually a pretty cute romance, and I think it did serve a purpose to the plot, you know, it didn't take away anything. It wasn't we got to the romance season, I was come on. But you do have to know going into that, if you just want something that's more actiony and not focused on a romance, this is definitely actiony, but there is that heavy-handed romance that there is a big focus on. So I didn't mind it. Like I said, I really liked it, but that's something to consider if you're not a huge romancy person, you know, because it was almost like a contemporary romance in it was a big part of the book. And the guy that the romance is involved with is Ryan. He is the second mate. I'm clapping a lot, sorry. He's the first mate, right? I don't know pirate terms. I feel like that guy in The Office. I can't speak pirate, I only understand it. He's the first mate and the brother of the captain, and he's kind of the one that doesn't underestimate her. Everyone else, I guess, kind of just expects her to be a kidnapper and, you know, just do her thing and, be a whiny brat and be a princess, and kind of lets her play along into this role she's crafted for herself. He's the one that, sees her and is wait a second, there's no way you're this much of a damsel in distress. There's no way that, you expect us to believe this about you when, your father trusts you so much, stuff like that. And he ends up being her interrogator and is kind of the softer side of the pirates, because I think he definitely doesn't agree with his brother, the captain, on everything, and especially on some of the crueler aspects of things his brother does. But they definitely start to grow closer, and it's cool because I feel in the next book, their romance will be a bit more, I don't know, a bit more straightforward, because I feel like in this a lot of times it was like something would happen, but because of the power imbalance of like her being the kidnappee, but then like she could like get out of her cage at any minute and then like drug him and just do her thing. Like I feel like it was hard for them to trust each other. I think like they were constantly doubting like their feelings for each other and pushing those aside for the larger missions that they each had. So I feel like in the next book they'll be working more together, which is really cool because of all the stuff they went through in this book. But I did really like them, and I think they were good equals. I like when you have a romance of everyone that seems like equals, you know, they respect each other, they are kind of on the same level in terms of skill, strength, smarts, stuff like that. So that's why I really, really like this. And I did just like the world of pirates and seafaring and craziness. I think it was just, you know, it's nothing new with pirates, I feel like, but at the same time we read it so infrequently that it feels new and it feels fun and it feels, you know, swashbuckling, adventure, good times. So I really, really did enjoy this. I think it's a really fast but a really cute and fun and action-packed read, and I'm excited for the next one. I believe it's only a duology, so next one's going to be the last one, and that's probably going to be about locating the third piece of the map, you know, because remember that aforementioned third piece that, like, no one talked about, and I was like, isn't this going to be a problem? Oh yeah, they remembered it, like, on the last page. I was like, there you go, guys. So, I definitely really did enjoy it. I think Alosa is a really awesome, strong character, and Raiden, her love interest, is also very strong, but the two of them together are really awesome, and I think combined they did some really great kick-ass power couple stuff, you know, so I really did enjoy that. But then on her own, it was interesting. I just love the whole aspect of it. Started out in, like, these boys all thought they got her, they defeated her, they kidnapped her, and throughout the whole thing, she's like, you think you kidnapped me, you think my dad's coming after you, but really I'm playing you all like a fiddle. So I really, really loved that part of it. It added so much, like, I don't know, it added, like, it made you into the story, you know, because when someone's, like, threatening her and being like, your dad's not coming for you, like, you're just gonna be stuck down here, and she's like, oh yeah, you're like, that's what you think, like, you're so on her side, you know, and just, like, it makes it so, like, when the boy says something dumb and sexist and aggravating, you're like, I can't wait till she kicks your butt. And it's really, 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 really cool. I absolutely enjoyed it so much. I gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars. I'm so excited for book 2. And yeah, that's about it for this review. So if you have read Daughter of the Pirate King and have any thoughts about it, please feel free to leave your comments down below, or if you want to read it. Also, make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel down below to be told when I make all sorts of new videos. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!